little bit of speculation here. Is Mario Kart 8 going to save Nintendo Wii U? Now, this is a console that's been on life support for a little while. Some people like it. I'm not going to say no, people don't. There's some people out there who really like the system and wish it succeeds. Heck, I look at the console from a distance and wish it succeeds because it actually is not a bad looking console in itself. It isn't. I mean, heck, if it had a lot of, I would say, mature or competitive games, it probably would do a whole lot better. But hey, what can you do? Heck, even some person joked around and said, what if there was like a MOBA with Mario, Nintendo characters? I thought that was hilarious, but I think it would actually be pretty funny to actually see people play that game. But at the same time, it is what it is, right? I mean, with the two competitors that Nintendo's dealing with, they have games that are competitive and people play consistently for hours. And I mean for hours. I mean, there's games such as, on the 3DS, for example, such as Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem, which people can play for hours, and that keep people on the systems long enough to use them. And that's the problem Nintendo has. Don't work on games that are going to be like completed in 8 hours. Give people games that can last for hours, and that is solid, and people get a focus on it, and they just want to fuck it. You know, that's pretty much what Nintendo needs to do. So with Mario Kart 8 is one of those kind of games, if you can play it online, which you can play a game for hours and get competitive and just adapt to said modern market a little bit. Granted, Mario Kart is by far nothing new or original in the market at all. We have seen our fair share with kart games out there. Are kart games bad? No. People love them fucking things. I like them a little bit myself. So therefore, there you go. So with this game, with the Wii U, is it going to help Nintendo in a financial standing? I'm not going to say it's going to completely overhaul every expectation every single investor ever had or any consumer ever had. It's just going to be a game that's probably going to be damn good for a lot of people who purchase it. Nostalgia train is rolling through and Nintendo's a conductor. Choo choo. So you got the conductor pulling on the cord, the choo choo's going. And this game's going to be coming out soon. People are all excited. They're like, yeah. They're touching their nipples. They're stroking their penises. They're rubbing them, their vajayjays. All the crude and insensitive words I could throw out there is pretty much what people are going to be doing with this game coming out. It's hype. It's hype that Nintendo hasn't had in a while besides Animal Crossing and probably a few other games that are a flagship game or a AAA title that Nintendo's had responsibility behind. So with that bared in mind, it's going to be a game that's going to sell a lot, but it's not going to save Nintendo's ass. How is Nintendo going to save their ass? We don't know. No one can predict this weather forecast at all. Yes, a huge suggestion, however, can be just, hey, make more games that are solid. Make more games that people like. Make more games people recognize in the brand name's sake. This is something Nintendo's done in the past, and it's helped them out a little bit, and quite a bit. But at the same time, it's not going to completely save their ass just releasing Mario Kart 8. No. With that question bared in mind, it's more of a statement. Reverse it. How is Nintendo going to capitalize off the success of Mario Kart 8? How are they going to be able to keep this game interesting people for longer than ever? Simple. Content. Free content. Don't make DLC, as they're doing anyway. Make game content that is solid. People are going to be fucking... It's just something that has to be done. Nintendo can't be stalling any longer. They're hurting as it is. As much as people want to deny this fact, it's true. Nintendo is not doing good. Financial people are telling Nintendo's not doing good. Nintendo's mentioning, hell, we're not doing good. So therefore, they're not doing very good. So, I do hope that some point in the future, Nintendo becomes better. So people are probably going to argue, saying, well, the Nintendo 3DS is doing good, so Nintendo's doing fantastic. No, they're not. No, they're not. And no, they're not. The Nintendo 3DS is doing damn good. It's doing good. It's doing fine. It's doing fantastic. Sure. That's one of the fragments of Nintendo. Absolutely. They pulled financial bits out of the Nintendo Wii for the same reason to try to push people forward towards the Wii U. They want people to use the Wii U. They don't want people to use the Wii anymore via online. It saves Nintendo a little bit of money, I guess, too, along the way with servers. With seeing the fact that GameSpy got shut down. So, there you go. So, with that bared in mind, big long run here. Nintendo needs to think of something so goddamn clever that will shock people into buying a Wii U. Shock, you mean how? Overwhelms them, making them go, damn, Nintendo pulled this out? I'm going to buy myself a console. That's pretty much all they need to do here at this point. Make games, help out third-party companies make games for their console at a rate that's solid. Not half-ass, not slowly. This isn't a this is not a crock pot here. We're not making a damn beef stew all day while we go to work. We want something that's quick and easy to make. Not something that's half-ass quality, of course, but something that will be able to be every other year pump out or every other month pump out. That's something solid here. Independent companies have bunches of games on stock here. Games that are just sitting there that the Wii U community could probably get a huge bite out of. Games that, such as, Super Meat Boy, even though the game's kind of violent for some kids, but hey, they need more mature rated games anyway. They need games such as Binding of Isaac. Games such as Minecraft, as boldly as that statement just there. Minecraft for the Wii U. Can you picture that? I can too. Minecraft for the 3DS. Can you picture that? I can too. Exactly. There's so many ways that Mojang can even pump that game out. It's uncanny. People will be playing that game for fucking hours. That's pretty much it. Nintendo already has a clever idea, obviously, with the Netflix bit. That's a given. Now, they just need to have more people on this system at once. Lowering the price is not going to help Nintendo. Some people think it's a clever idea because they end up spending a lot of money. And granted, not a lot of people have money to begin with. So it has to give people a bigger incentive to buy this console. So again, is Mario Kart 8 going to make this console worth buying? Yes, for the folks who are interested in it. Maybe for people who want to get a game that's probably worth playing. And no, in the long run, this is not going to completely financially secure Nintendo. A series of games, and I'm not talking about just because of the Mario Kart series. I'm talking about other games like the other franchises such as Solid Mario, Solid Star Fox, games like Legend of Zelda, which is rumored to have some shard game, even though it's probably just a complete rumor, which most likely was because people just like doing that shit. Again, let's just hope Nintendo does well. Again, Mario Kart 8, while it's going to do some good money for Nintendo, it's not going to completely save their ass. But that's just my opinion, and that's all there is to it. Take it easy, touch my nipples, stroke my penis, and see you later.